Imagine a city steeped in history, once the capital of 13 dynasties. This is Luoyang, famous for its natural beauty, and the peony being the iconic city flower. Luoyang, in the central Henan of China, is also a modern and innovative industrial city. Located in the middle of France, there is also a very famous historical city, which is Tours. It is nicknamed the Garden of France. Just as Luoyang is vibrant and is renowned for its ancient civilization and ancient culture, Tours is also famous for its historical buildings and vibrant history there. It is located on the breathtaking Loire River side, and it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is full of vibrant tourism, all the cathedral, which is very huge and very big and very well conserved over there. So Luoyang and Tours became sister city officially in 1982, thus creating a bond between the two different continents and different cultures. Now I'm in Luoyang. It has more than 4,000 years of history. As a French person, I'm gonna compare it with the French city of Tours, which is Luoyang's sister city.
Here we are in Arlito. So why it's called like this? Because Arlito basically is like a village name, like any other village name in this plain. They discovered here more than 3,000 years a history relic. So they started looking for others, and they've been excavated for 60 years here already. France in Tours, they've been digging for already 200 years, and they haven't finished yet because it's too complicated to excavate. It's in the middle of the city and buildings everywhere. And the building of this museum, if you look at it from above, it looks like a set of keys. The meaning of this is that the civilization here is like a key to understand all the ancient culture in China. In Tours, a lot of buildings are very known and very famous. It's often called a little Paris by foreigners because they think that it's very similar to Paris. Actually, it's as beautiful as Paris. But it's very different because there is no such big, huge space. I heard that here there was more than 2,000 relics that have been found. It's fantastic.
It's quite exceptional to see so old. This one is the masterpiece of the museum. This one is, for the time being, one of the most ancient bronze vessels in all China. They used it for sacrifice to the ancestors before. In France, aristocracy has also the use of vessels, but they use ceramic or glass or metal, but it's different. Look at that. This bone monkey is so small. We actually need a loupe in order to see it clearly and to see the details. In Tours, they have an art museum, and there's more than 1,000 pieces of a lot of different painters and sculptors. Most of the pieces of art are actually big. They're such this one, like so small and so refined, are very, very rare. Now we've experienced Arlito, we're going to go to a much younger vestige, which is right in the middle of the city, and it's going to be much bigger than Arlito. Come with me for a city walk. This is Tianmen. It used to be the entrance of the imperial palace. On the both sides you can see two watchtowers. It's called Que. Those are the highest rank of such watchtowers in the whole China. So that actually represents the high rank and the high status of the emperor. This has been actually very unfortunate because it's been burned to ashes several times during the ages and alternates of dynasties, but you can see it's still very, very majestic. Tours also has a lot of very imposing buildings, like CGTN Cathedral is the most famous of them. There's a lot of cathedral, a lot of Gothic style, so it's very different style from here. But it's also a very important place in France because it's been a favorite place for kings when not in Versailles. So it also has this very imperial feeling over there. There are flowers everywhere, it's just wonderful. After visiting Luoyang, the city of 13 dynasties, it feels very stunning. It merges the ancient civilization with the modern life and modern city. And this one is very similar to Tours in France, where it's the same actually. All the old buildings are not like pieces of museum which are lifeless. It's like included in modern life. It becomes shops,
and restaurants and bars. So those two cities, even though they have different cultural background and even though they are so far apart, but I really recommend to go and visit them and you can experience this for yourself. So bye bye!